I see that you have landed at the Crypto Matrix, which means that you have made it past bloody enemy lines. Congratulations and welcome to the Crypto Matrix, where I explore passive crypto income flow, then plug into them for maximum profitability. But before we go exploring, be advised, you will not find any financial advice in the Crypto Matrix. It is non-existent, and it will not protect you here anyways, because we are boldly going with no financial advisor days to go. No. Rumor has it that it was swallowed up by a black hole since 2009, and it hasn't been seen since then. Now, that being said, and if you're going to become owners, let's dive right into the Crypto Matrix.
As promised, I got you another pre-launch program. Just started about 2.5 days ago. Finally getting around to it for you guys. And it's called OXUS TECH. What they do is, I'll show you here. OXUS TECH. AI market making agents for Polymarket. Polymarket is one of the top 2 prediction markets in the world. So what they do is automatic arbitrage on prediction markets. It should be one market. Polymarket. They capture yes and no spreads in milliseconds. Now you have a daily yield of 0.3 to 1.1%. The latency is 2 to 5 milliseconds with a $15 million capacity. This is part of it right here in real time. Let's see how it works. The Polymarket arbitrage works. Remember Orca? Orca does arbitraging on the prediction market as well, but they use Polymarket and Kelshi. Okay, so they arbitrage between the 2 platforms. What this does is they use their AI to do automated arbitraging on the Polymarket itself. So this is how it's done. They have an event, and they go both ways, a yes and a no. And the AI agent calculates, makes sure that's below a certain parameter, which is, in this case, they're showing $1, and they sell it for a profit. That's basically it in a nutshell. Don't understand it, don't worry about it. The infrastructure that cannot be replicated. Like I said earlier, this breaks it down just a little bit more. You got 3 agents. One's at 2 milliseconds, one at 2.5 milliseconds, one at 3 milliseconds. Whatever it is that they're doing, they're working on, they go into the bare middle orchestra, and then goes into the order book of the Polymarket with a yes and no depth. The opportunity window is between 10 and 50 milliseconds. So as you can see, there's the latency comparison between the OXUS TECH, a data center with a VPS, and a home PC and manual trading. So of course, each one is better than the last. And OXUS TECH outperforms them all in just 2 to 5 milliseconds. The rest is way more, 8 times more and climbing. So get to select the markets and time frames here. Right now, it's in pre-launch. They just launched it 2.5 days ago. They want to fill this up to 15 million. There's only 120,000 in it in the last 2.5 days. They're active in 6 markets. And they filled in 128,000. 120,000. So once this goes up, why is capacity limited? Protocol capacity is limited by liquidity on the 6 Polymarket markets where the algorithm operates. Exceeding the limit reduces strategy efficiency for all participants. Hope that makes sense. Liquidity scales with market depth, cap raises announced in dashboard, soft warning at 90% utilization. Now you can launch in 60 seconds with this web platform. You deposit, you invest, you monitor it, and then when you get your profits, you just withdraw it. Here is the trading pool, and here's your wallet balance as an example. Pool balance be 8,420. Meanwhile, your wallet making all these pairs. And like I said, this is just a replication of the pool and your wallet balance. System architecture, user interface, control plane, 10,000 and 2.1 milliseconds, 10,000, that's the different agents that are employed on this. You can read this as I go along. You can't replicate it yourself, obviously. These guys are dealing in milliseconds. Let's go to the FAQs. Thank God this is not as long as the other program from yesterday. Let's go over it. How does the strategy make money? The AI agent simultaneously places limit orders on yes and no of the same event, and the total cost of the pair is below $1. When both orders are filled, the agent can settle or sell the pair for $1, lock it in the spread. Why can't I do this from my own computer? Because you don't have the hundreds of thousands of dollars of architecture and to build something like this. That's why. Which markets are supported? Well, Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Polymarket markets across short time frames, such as the 5-minute, 15-minute, and the 1 hour, depending on liquidity. Why is capacity limited? I think we already answered that. But let's see what it says here. Capacity is limited by available liquidity in the markets where agents operate. Increasing capital beyond efficient liquidity reduces performance for everyone. Can I withdraw? Yes. Users can monitor balances and request withdrawals through the web platform. Are yields guaranteed? No, because it's the prediction market. Stated yields are indicative and based on historical or current strategy conditions. Prediction markets involve risk. They have to put that disclaimer in. But that's it. That's the big website right there. It goes gold here up to docs. Tells you about the protocol, breaks it down a lot more. Autonomous multi-agent protocol generating non-directional yield through spread arbitrage on Polymarket. This document covers strategy, architect, risk controls, and fees. Okay? As you can see, the core principles, how it works, the cycle, the system architect, trading pool, they break it down into the core components. Multi-agent pipeline, what each agent does. Target markets and expansion. We just said that. The Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP on the short cycles up to the 1 hour. Expansion plans. The roadmap adds new assets. Solana, Doge, and Matic. Digital time frames, 1 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, and non-crypto events where proportional pool capacity increases. You got the trade execution cycle. Full cycle from detection to profit lock-in takes approximately 55 milliseconds. This is why you can't do this at home on your own computer. You have the mathematical model. You see that there. Risk parameters, trade control, portfolio control, system control, security. How it involves smart contract on Polygon. Operate can only trade on Polymarket withdrawals, directional bets, and freezes are programmatically prevented. Time lock on contract upgrades, emergency pause function, limited token approvals, multi-sig for admin operations. That's a good multi-sig. You don't see that at all. Fee structure, management fee, performance fee, deposit fee, withdrawal fee. Breaks down right there. There's a lot on here. So you can see all that, the road group and everything. So let's go back to home. And let's go make a deposit. I'll be right back soon as I fill this out. Okay, I created my account. I just gotta go and confirm my email. I confirmed my email and it sent me back to a sign in. Make sure you get a real email because you have to press it, the confirmation button in your email, and this will open up to make you sign back in again. All right, so don't use a fake email; it ain't gonna work. Okay, this is what the back office looks like. Then make a deposit onto this platform. I'm gonna top off my main account that uses Tron, USDT BSC, USDT ETH, and USDC Solana. And how much does it say I could throw an amount? Main amount? No. Pending? Okay. So yeah, so I guess you just scan it, send whatever it is that you want, and see what happens. I'm gonna go to my Access wallet right now. I'm gonna send USDT on Ethereum. Minimal top off is $10. Okay, hold on. And I'm gonna go to my Access wallet and I'm gonna scan the QR code here. And I'll let you know what it is when it pops up, how much I put in here. Okay, I just sent it. So long it takes. I pause it, taking longer than 15 minutes, so it might be a couple of minutes here. We'll check it out and find out. Still waiting. Hold on. Remember, these programs are coming out. These are the new ones. They're all coming out at the exact same time. I already did the research on them, and that's why it's taking long to present them. Because I gotta make one, do the video editing and all that, and do the next one. It takes time, And after this, the next couple of videos will be about some older projects, and these are ones that are going real strong, and ones I never went into. I know about them, and probably ones you heard about. One of them just turned a year old. The anniversary was yesterday. I think it was 1 year they've been running, and it's getting bigger and better and bolder. And because of that, a lot more people are coming in. So it's having a resurgence in its visibility out there. So I'll be presenting that within the next day or two. So keep an eye on that. So I think it might be one more new one that's like a couple of weeks old. But the last two, this one and one yesterday, was in pre-launch. These two are in pre-launches. Okay. The Phoenixes, it was brand new. The Avos, that one is pre-launch. Hopefully you got your bonuses in time for that. There's only 1,000 of them that were available. So there was like 200-300 left by the time I by the time you saw my video. And this one's in pre-launch too. All right, let's go check the dashboard again. There it is. $250. That's what I put in. Let's go to the dashboard. Now I believe I gotta pick a contract. Top off, balance top offs, confirm. Let's go to no active contracts. Your rank. Okay, let's go to contracts. Activate contracts. That's all you gotta do. Lock OXUS to turn to yield withdrawal of any time. Early withdrawals before 90 days include a 20% fee. Okay. So I don't want to do that. Obviously, I want to go to the full 90 days. So let's go activate it, see what it says. Lock OXUSD for tiered yield. You can withdraw anytime. Withdrawals before 90 days include 20% fee. Minimal contract amount is $50. I got $250 in there. So let's do 250. Let's add the zeros and the dot just to make sure. And let's no withdrawal 90 days. Expected yield 0.33%. Let's continue. No fee withdrawal after 90 days. My money will be locked from the main account for the next 90 days. Meanwhile, I'll be obtaining yield every day. And let's activate it. Here we go. 0.33% a day. This is my actual credit OXUSD being put in there. That's how let's see what it says here, how the contract works. Yield follows your active contract total and is paid into your bonus balance unless reinvest is enabled. That's nice to know. I might just do that. Deposits can be withdrawn to your balance at any time. Withdrawals before 90 days. That means your your deposit. If you try withdraw your main deposit before 90 days, it includes a 20% early fee. After that, there's no fee though if you just let it sit there. No, what I'm going to leave this off for right now. And I want to see what accumulates in a week. And see what the numbers are. Then I'm just going to take it from there. If I like it, maybe I'll do the reinvest thing and compound it and see where that goes. And right here's a button to withdraw a contract that I just activated. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to take a 20% loss either. That's ridiculous, the thing to do. So I'm not going to do that either. And basically, that's it, guys. This is OXUS Tech, the second program that is in pre-launch right now. Take advantage of it. If you like being at the beginning of platforms, then here's another one to add to your portfolio like I am doing. Until the next exploration, I'll see you here at the Crypto Matrix.